Hi everybody, it's Maggie with Haunted Designs. I'm going to show you how to make a tumbler. I have my glitter 20-ounce straight tumbler and my transfer. We're using Sublimation today. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this. And you'll find it gets easier as you practice. But you want to make sure that there's no lapping here. See how there's an edge right there? You want to make sure that it's completely even so that your transfer goes on even. Takes a little practice. And I always leave a white edge on one side that goes on the outside of the tumbler, the outside of the transfer. And you want to make sure that they match up so that you don't have any kind of weird lines at the top or the bottom. It's okay if it hangs over a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little work to get it straight, but okay, so we're going to go ahead and just tape right down the center. I see a lot of videos where people overthink the tape and they tape around the top and all kinds of stuff. You do not need to overthink the tape. Just tape right down the center. So you're just taping right down the center. You're not going to tape around the top or the bottom. And then you're going to put it right in your heat press. I'm actually going to do this side. I tend to put this side out towards me so I can turn it. So we're at 190 degrees Celsius for 90 seconds, but I'm only going to put this in for about 45 seconds and then I'm going to turn it. Make sure you use a heat glove because you're going to turn it and you're going to have to touch the inside of it. And they do get pretty hot. I buy my tumblers in bulk from China. They have a US warehouse, so I get them pretty fast. But I buy about 100 at a time, so I got 5 more seconds. And we're going to turn it. You'll notice when you close your press, the paper does bunch up a little bit, but as you're turning it, somehow it magically just works itself out and it comes out fine. So don't worry if you see the paper bunched up a little bit. You do want to get the transfer as tight as you can, but this press is super tight, so it does tend to push it up a little bit. We're doing 45 more seconds, so we got about 10 more seconds left. Okay, and we're just going to turn it. And usually what I do, it seems to work best for me, is I'll turn it a few more times, after letting it go about 20 seconds each time. So every time the timer goes from 90 to 70, I turn it. And I just do that to make sure I got even pressure all the way around and everything's cooked. So 45 seconds, 45 seconds, and then 3 20 seconds. Now, I do recommend getting the press that has the 4 of these, not the one that has the 3. A lot of people get ghosting in these tumbler presses because they use one that doesn't have enough pressure at all points. So if you use the one that only has like the 3, it's actually not long enough and you don't get the proper amount of pressure, and that's why people get ghosting. So I usually let it cool for a few seconds. I am going to grab my tool real quick. And I always take these off while they're still warm, mostly because you leave it on, sometimes the paper sticks to it, and I don't like to have to deal with it. Okay, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and set this down. Okay, as you can see, I didn't get any ghosting. I have no ghosting. I got a good seam. Everything came out perfect all the way around. This is the shimmer tumbler, so it's got a little bit of a glittery effect. But see how I didn't tape the top or the bottom, and I didn't get the ghosting. Everything is perfectly from top to bottom. So if you get the correct press with the correct pressure, you will not have that problem, and you don't have to tape the whole cup. It's a waste of time. All right, thanks for watching, guys.